Hello, my name is Mrs. Coles. Welcome to my course. In this video, we will talk about the syllabus, required materials, evaluation, absent policy, conferences, and labs. The required materials, you need to have your iPad fully charged with you at all times. I highly recommend a spiral notebook for taking notes and assignments, just to keep track of everything. You need to have pencil and pens, something to write with. You are highly recommended to have a stylus to use on the iPads. The ones with rubber tips don't glide well. I know my own experience with my kids at home, they were doing a lot of work on the iPads, and this would make it a lot easier. Another recommendation, please have some type of earbuds. If you need to watch a video in class or to get rid of distractions in the background, that will be very beneficial. Evaluation procedures. This year we'll have chapter tests, quizzes, daily activities, classworks, chapter reviews, and a final exam. Other activities will come along. This is kind of new with all going completely digital, but those are the big graded items. Class policies and procedures if you're absent. If you're absent from class, this includes if you're physically not here or in person for those people who are attending in person, but also not logging on into Schoology from home when e-learning at the correct time. So if you're e-learning in our class from 8 to 9, which that's not our official time, but say if it was, if you need to log into Schoology during that time and work on my class from that time, the whole time. If something happens and you're not able to come to class or attend the e-learning class, you need to message me as soon as you can. County policy is if you're absent one day, you get 1 day to make that up. So if you miss 2 days, you get 2 days, and so on. E-learning expectations. Everyone this year at some point will be e-learning. It is incorporated into our calendar, our county calendar. They set up certain days like before Thanksgiving break and like right after or right before Christmas. But there are several days throughout the year that it's designated e-learning. So everyone at some point will be e-learning. You will also, again, you need to be present for the entire class period. Attendance will be taken. So as soon as when you log on, there'll be some activity that you need to accomplish. You may have to attend a conference. You may watch videos. There's many ways that the class can be structured. There should be an agenda at the top to follow for that day. I will try to do my best to include it there. This will be done by I already talked about that, live assignments, participating in conference during class, and when class time is in session. Conference expectations. So this is something new. Some of you guys did conferences last year but wasn't required to. When you're in a conference, you are expected to be present and participate. So stay off your phones unless you're asked to. Come prepared to talk, ask questions, listen, that type of thing. I will post a date and time on the conferences. Hopefully I'll get it on the calendar and in the agenda. In the agenda. I will hopefully do both, but it will be either on the agenda for the day or on the calendar. Online etiquette, make sure you mute your microphone until you need to speak. And then if you need to speak, you can unmute it and talk and then mute it again. You may ask questions verbally or in the chat area. I will be monitoring both the whole time. Last is lab. We are still doing lab this year. It is, so far, it is from 8:14 to 8:34 in the morning, Monday through Friday. I'm not sure if we're still going to do the period classifications. We might have to have you sign up, but I would really appreciate a message sent to me through Schoology or email saying, hey, I need to come to lab in the morning. That way I know to expect you to make sure that my classroom doesn't get overwhelmed with people needing lab. That's usually not the case, but just to make sure of that, and just for your safety. If you have any questions, please message me. Communication is the key. You need to communicate. Make sure that if you miss, you email me or message me. So important. Thank you very much.